Scorpio, welcome to Ether Tarot, or welcome back. We're just going to start your reading. We'll get straight into it. I've already shuffled your cards, and we're doing a general collective reading today. Four of Swords. You could need to get some sleep, or you're getting some rest. Something you're contemplating in your life or meditating on. You have the King of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. You could have two different options in your life that you're deciding between two. One is a king and one is a knight. Which one is it? Have you figured that out yet? Do you know which one is the king and which one is the knight? Or one could be older and one could be younger than you. Five of Swords. This could be a battle of the wands, a battle between these two. Flip and switch the roles, and we could be coming through this battle. But this Five of Swords is some chaos here. Probably why you're in the Four of Swords energy, trying to get some introspection, pull back from the situation and see what you want to do about it. But this Knight is offering you his cup, and this King is facing you. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Part of what you could be contemplating about these two is which one is going to grow, which one is going to benefit you in the long term. We have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, symbolizing you want a successful outcome with which way you go. This can also say that time will tell. All is revealed in time. People reveal themselves. If they're playing games, then it's only so long that lasts before you start to see the cracks, or they may just give up and go on to somebody whom they can fool, because they may grow impatient. So you may be prepared to just sit back and let this play out and take your time. Or you're really looking at who can you build with? Who can you build some stability with? We have the Three of Swords coming out. Well, given that there's three of you right now, as far as this reading goes, this could be, three-way situation and third party. That you may be juggling, Scorpio. You may be juggling the two. We have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Or you're juggling with whom to choose, but maybe this Knight of Cups or one of these options has put you in a third party. These commitments may not be, or these people may not be fully committed at this point. This King of Wands could just be coming in here with his wand and after passion and desire, and this Knight of Cups may be young and immature. You may not want to choose either one of them. You may be just looking at your life and where you want to go, what your long-term growth looks like. You may be single right now and you may not be looking for commitment. You possibly had your heart broken in the past, and so you're not really interested maybe in something too involved. You've come through a battle. Maybe you lost some long-term growth here previously. Page of Swords. So this could represent somebody younger in your life or a child. You could be a parent who is more interested in raising your kids right now than getting into a new relationship. This could also signify a message coming through. Take it how it resonates. Somebody who's coming in swiftly. Somebody impatient to get a message to you. And who knows right now what this would be about. This could be one of these King of Wands, Knight of Cups options that you have wanting to get a message to you. Or this could be something completely different to that. So let's get some more to the story. Well, the Two of Pentacles is one that's come out. It was at the bottom of the deck just earlier. You're juggling. You're trying to balance out the two. You're weighing out your options. You could be messaging both of these people. Trying to make a decision on where you're going, what you're doing with your life. To get your wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. Trying to balance out your emotions, your head with the swords and your heart with the cups. Maybe you're trying to make a head over heart decision here for what's going to work best for your long-term growth. We have all the suits out here. So you could be dealing with any sign. But we have fire sign, water sign, and these men up here. The High Priestess. This feels like your energy. So you could be focusing on your spirituality. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Your highest good. Even though you're here with the head over heart decision or trying to balance out your head and your heart, this High Priestess is intuitive, has the inner knowing. It's the sixth sense. It's the divine knowledge. This is still with the 2 pillars, still with the choices. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 2 of Swords come out in this reading. Somebody here that doesn't get chosen, or maybe multiple people, may end up here with this heartbreak with this 3 of Swords. Perhaps this is why this is a difficult position. You may have 2 people that are completely head over heels in love with you, and you like them both, and you have to make a decision at some point. decide, and you know that this is going to end in tears for somebody. The Strength card, the High Priestess. So you have a lot of inner strength, courage. This could also talk about patience. You're up here taking your time with the Four of Swords. You're not rushing this decision at all. You just kind of want this to be over though, but I also won't be surprised if we get the Hangman where you're, you know, not necessarily procrastinating, but just holding back and hanging out while you make this decision. And perhaps you do just want it to play out with time and see sort of who holds up at the end, who fights to the end. But this Strength card, she's tamed the beast. She's just lines in love, being comforted, being emotionally supported. You're a water sign, Scorpio, so very nurturing and loving yourself. I say towards, you know, most people in your life. Ooh, the Devil. I'm trying to decide is that in reverse? It's kind of a sideways, looking like it's in reverse, so I'll take it in reverse. High Priestess, Strength, to the Devil in reverse. So this could speak to your breaking old habits, addictions, toxic behavior. You've broken the chain between you and, oh, here we go, Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Choices, two paths, decisions. You know, I'm gonna put, oh, and and here we go, and then after the Two of Swords at the bottom, we have the Hangman hanging out, trying to juggle. I'm gonna put this over here too. A Hangman. So I don't need to repeat myself with those two cards. They came out after all. The Devil in reverse, though, I mean, it's not a bad situation. You may feel like you just don't like the situation that you're in with having to make this decision. Let me get a clarifier for this Devil in reverse and to the Strength card. Or I just had a thought there that you could have previously broken an addiction. So you may be somebody who used to smoke or drink or take drugs or have an outlet, an unhealthy, you know, addictive outlet that you used to be turned to, whether this was regular or not, but you would turn to it in difficult times, sort of like as a numbing and a way to just avoid a situation. But here with the Strength card, you're trying to not do that. This could be weighing on you heavily, you know, in an emotional way, and you're just like, oh, I could use a fill in the blank right now. So, but we have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so you're trying to hold on to something there, but we got 2 coming out for clarity. Yeah. Alright, so we have the 2 of Cups and to the 8 of Cups. So this looks like this is either something you did in the past or you're considering doing this now, but walking away from the 2 of Cups, walking away from somebody. And if I was going to take a wild guess, I would say the 2 of Cups would probably represent the cup being offered to you by this Knight of Cups. So if you're in a situation where one's older, one's younger, it's possible that you're going to look to walk away from the younger of the 2. But this could be either. Or this could represent for some of you a situation where you've been walked away from in the past. So this way of thinking, or you've walked away from love in the past, Hangman, you're avoiding making a final judgment call here, making this decision. Let's see what you've got going on in your mind with what are your fears? You could really take those 2 in your fears position, but let's get something else on here. You know what? I'm going to use another deck. See if we get any double up cards for you. Scorpio. You know, one thing I have to say about this is these people out there crying about not having love in their life. You've got 2 people coming in. It's a problem, but in a funny way, it's a good problem to have. You know, it's better than having no love in your life. Nobody that wants you. It's better than that. You've got too many people that want you. It may not feel better right now, but you've got to look on the bright side. You've got to look in the Hangman different perspective on this, and it always helps to see the funny side of things. Okay, so Divine, let's have a look. Scorpio, what are they afraid of? 10 of Wands, you're afraid of this burden. Like, will you ever be at the end of this road? Will you ever be able to let all these wands down? Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This has been weighing on you for a while now. Seven of Pentacles. Here we go. 7 of Pentacles. You're worried about your long-term growth. Are you going to be able to make it work with the choice you make? We have the Sun at the bottom of the deck though. So you have a, you know, this is the right way to think. This is not outlandish thinking. These are real concerns that I think any healthy person would have, is what your long-term position will be. You're thinking about your stability. I know that most of what we think about doesn't ever really occur, but my argument is that because we worried about it enough to put measures in place for those events to not happen in our lives, or was it really just never going to happen? We were just worrying about it anyway. I guess we'll never know. Divine, that's too many. Okay, I'm going to put all of these back because that's just, I dropped them. So, I'll get one more for your fierce position. That one's turned over. Knight of Pentacles. So this carries on to, I think, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You want a person in your life that is interested in the long-term growth. That's, you know, they may not be fast, but they're steady, responsible, got their head on straight. Let's look at your outside influences. We have the Death card. So what's influencing you here is obviously one of these situations needs to end or will be coming to an end. Or you have some other ending taking place in your life. Kind of feels like it's, you know, you're going to need to break up with one of these people, or break it off, or stop contact. This could be that you just kind of like, you haven't gotten too far along with either one of them, but if you want to take either one of them further, then obviously you need to stop contact with one. So it may be too soon to really tell, and you don't know which one to break it off with because it's too soon to tell. You may not know either one of these people all that well yet. You may not have had enough time to really choose. Yeah. Once again, Two of Swords. I don't know how to not repeat myself with that. So choices, still making these choices in the world. Maybe you just want to like take off, go traveling, leave it for now. You certainly want to hang out about it a little bit. Maybe just not get too like bogged down in the details and the seriousness, and just, yeah, you're looking at your whole world. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. That really matches up well with the world. I mean, you may be about to travel. You could be, deciding which one of these people you want to take with you on a trip. Somebody in your life may be passing over. This could be somebody at a distance who you haven't seen for a while. One of these people or somebody in your life may want to take you on a trip, and you're trying to make a decision about that. Do you go? Will that create issues for you? Okay. In your hopes and dreams, we got all three cards all in one. You want this to be over quickly with the Eight of Wands. You want your Ten of Cups with the Ten of Cups. We have Seven of Swords. Maybe you want to be a bit strategic about this to avoid this Three of Swords heartbreak here. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. This Ten of Cups talks about, I mean, you want your happiness and you want it now. Eight of Wands is fast moving energies. You want to quickly move into this. Ten of Cups is about your whole inner happiness, contentment, soul-filling, emotional fulfillment there. Especially if this has had you flipped upside down for a minute. Seven of Swords could also speak about you kind of want one of them to fuck up, so makes the decision for you. If one of them got a bit sneaky and strategic and you could catch them out on that, then, you know, sort of chooses for you. Or you're just wanting to be a bit strategic about how you go about this. Let's have a look at your outcome, Scorpio. How are we going here? Where's this one? Temperance. This may take some time. You may need to just, see it through, wait it out. Balancing your emotions, balancing your cups out. Well, this could also mean you're just kind of going to stay a little bit like how you are now in your Four of Swords. You may just sit in that. This could be you're not making a decision. You want this decision to be made for you in a way. Well, alright, there's a few cards here. Let's see. We have the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands. Nice. Well, the Four of Wands is definitely a great outcome. The Six of Swords talks about maybe you just want to take off, maybe you do want to go on this trip, you do want to go away, or you want to sort of cross over out of the mental turmoil you're in and get a different mindset. Take a leap of faith, because she's out here on the boat crossing over the water. All she's got is the clothes on her back and these swords, thoughts. But she's got to trust and have faith that where she's going is going to be safe and welcoming and a place of peaceful. You Page of Wands. Potentially you want a message to come through which from one of them. Or is this somebody younger in your life? Or this could be if you may have a son or daughter and they're going to be a big part of the decision you make, how it affects them. We have the Knight of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So, you know I said before, if you're going to make a choice, you might choose to walk away from this Two of Cups, but maybe this Knight of Cups actually prevails. So I can't give you much clarity on that, which one's which. You all know. I got Four of Wands. stability, family, happiness, long-term prosperity, happy, stable family life. This could represent somebody getting married or engaged, or you could be going to a wedding, traveling to a wedding. You could also walk away from both of these offers, go it alone, and work on just building a happy family with whomever else you have in your life, or your kids, and work on your stability for now. Change your focus there. But it'll be different for everybody, so take it how it applies to you. And yeah, I mean, Temperance is really advising take your time making this decision. You don't need to rush into anything. Have faith that you'll make the right decision, or that it will be made for you. So this is nice. Let's get a Moonology card for you. Divine for the correct Moonology card for Scorpio. Just going to take this one. Oh, a new start is coming, new moon. One last card. We will get an oracle card from the Native Spirit Oracle, so we can finish this reading off with some advice. I really love this oracle deck. It's become fast my favorite. So we'll just take one from here as well. And this card to finish off your reading. Wow, there's too many. That's just me dropping them again. There we go. Spirit Keeper of the East. Nice sun in the background. Okay, Spirit Keeper of the East. Let's see what this has to say. New beginnings. A fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Wipe the slate clean. It's now time to release the old and start again. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. In Native traditions, the directions are honoured. It's believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. In the great cycle of life, the East is the place of the rising sun. It's also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. Pulling this card means that this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you, your native spirit asks that you not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. Face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Powerful opportunities will be born in your life. Stand and be still. Breathe and center yourself. Then slowly turn in a circle. Close your eyes and feel the energy of each direction. There's a difference in the feeling in each direction. Stand facing east as the sun rises. Stand facing east as the sun rises to sense the unique energy of that direction. Okay, Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope you got something out of it and this resonated with you. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future readings. And I'm sending you all joy, happiness, and abundance.